Today marks the 20th anniversary of the Metal Slug series. The first game launched in US arcades on April 18th, 1996. That said, the franchise sort of began much earlier than 1996. In 1987, which is what you're seeing right now, NSK released Guerrilla War on the NES and in arcades. It's a top-down shooter similar to many military-inspired games of that time, but it featured elements that would return in Metal Slug. For example, freeing prisoners and the outright absurd, over-the-top nature of the gameplay. Today, I'm going to be talking about Metal Slug, Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug First Mission, Metal Slug Second Mission, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 5, Metal Slug Advance, Metal Slug 6, and Metal Slug 7. They're all basically the same thing, so I'm not going to go into each game specifically. You'll just see footage from all of them as I basically talk and gush about what is Metal Slug. Now, each Metal Slug game centers on a group of heroes known as the Peregrine Falcon Strike Force, out to save the world from the power-hungry General Morden. It's a generic setup, but the great thing about these games is the level of escalation Morden goes to. What starts off as a simple run-and-gun action game against a horde of soldiers turns into a fight against mechs, monsters, aliens, and so on. While each entry may be short, as is the case with most arcade games, they're definitely infinitely replayable because of this. Throw in a second player and the chaos becomes even more fun. The amazing pixel art, variety of weapons, tight controls, and the aforementioned bizarre storylines is why I keep on coming back to the series. Sadly, the last entry in the series was Metal Slug 7, released on the Nintendo DS on November 28th, 2008 in the United States. By this point, you can kind of tell that the game resembles Contra. If you've never seen Metal Slug, that's about what I would point to. But for me, I love these games way more than Contra. Contra, well, I'm not going to degrade Contra at this point, but I just mean everything I said before, just this art style and just the wacky nature is just why I love this series so much. With that said, there are a couple games that I did not include. There was a Japanese PS2 game called Metal Slug that launched in 2006, and it's a third-person action game. It looks pretty cool. I don't know why it was never localized over here. That's the only game to never come over here. There are some iOS games as well, like Metal Slug Defense, which launched on the PC a while ago, and now it just got ported to iOS. It's a fine game. I also didn't include any of the ports, remakes, whatever. What you're seeing are just the versions that I played. All of them pretty much launched on either the arcade or some form of Neo Geo. But yeah, if you want to play this series, there's so many options. There's a collection on the Wii, the PS2, the PSP, which is primarily what you're seeing the footage for. And last year, I believe they ported Metal Slug 3 onto PS4, and it's on a lot of like digital services as well, like on Xbox. I believe there must be some on there. But wherever you go, there is a way to play the series. So download one of these games, find one, pick up one of the collections online. I'm sure they're super cheap. But it's really sad that the last main game in the series was 2008 for the DS. I really think it's time for a reboot, or a sequel, or a Mega HD collection. I don't know, I mean, another collection is just, you know, whatever, but it's just one of those games that I can keep on going back to, and it feels so good. Just like, you know, Chrono Trigger or Super Mario World, a lot of Super Nintendo games I can just go back to and feel really good, and just kind of walk away if I'm, you know, in a sad place. And Metal Slug is just one of those types. So, happy 20th anniversary, Metal Slug. NSK is just kind of a shell of what they used to be, which is a sad state of affairs for a lot of Japanese companies. But, you know, hopefully someone maybe buys the rights and says, hey NSK, we really want to make this game like a new entry in the series, or like do a full remake or something. I don't know, something would be nice for this 20th anniversary. Maybe we'll see something this year. Who knows? For now, happy 20th anniversary, Metal Slug.